Hello and welcome back to Zeroville and our Zero to Hero Norland challenge. Now in the last episode, Sadibor got into a bit of a squabble with Grimulus, but if you see here, their relation is actually more powerful than it has ever been before, so it did work out for us. Now on the other hand, Dwar and Sadibor are having some issues now, they're enemies, and Dwar also has very low loyalty, so that is going to potentially become an issue. As well, Vitamir is now a teenager, so he is actually able to study for us now. We'll go ahead and have him do the alchemy lab upgrade. Now, I don't want to risk Dwar actually rising in revolt, which is a thing that can happen. So we are going to have to fix this. The best way I can think of is to actually, we can try to have them spend time together and everything. But we're not going to do that right now because it is the workday. But most likely they'll just insult each other, and that will just create bigger problems. So they're probably going to end up having to duel. And I don't know if Sadibor can actually survive that. I hope he can, but I'm not too sure about it. Now, on the other hand, the mine is completely depleted, so we're going to go ahead and snooze that. And we will probably start the building of the other one over here. But we're going to actually not do it just yet, because we have some other things over here we need to take care of. As well, we do have, it looks like we have 5 extra iron right now, so we're going to go ahead and start the construction of this peasant house. And people are a little bit unemployed right now just because of the prisoners we have, I think, is mainly what's going on there. And then also snoozing the mine is not helping things either. What we're going to do, we're going to make sure everything, all these rutabaga fields are over on Varn, as well as the pig farms. Okay, so there was just one pig farm and the one rutabaga field that needed to be moved over, and now we're going to check, and hopefully, unfortunately, we still do not have a commander that we can hire, which is super unfortunate, or rather a Varn commander that we can hire. As well, it seems that Dwar is a little bit trying to do other things than doing his inspections, which is mostly fine since his inspections are dealt with for the moment. But I would still prefer him to keep up on everything. Sadibor is very, very tired right now. He's also got, we're going to have to hopefully get the trader today, and we'll buy a flavorful ale for him, hopefully. And that should help him a little bit. Once he's done here, we will probably, he's a little bit hungry, so we'll just have him go eat. Okay, so since we do have some things that Sadibor is going to be moved over to as far as management, we're going to actually move this stuff over to Dwar. And as well, we're going to do this because Sadibor needs to take some personal time and just deal with his own things. Now, hopefully this doesn't hurt Dwar's loyalty even more, but we want him to prevent any instructions from going out of date, and that should allow Sadibor a little bit more downtime. And it's a good thing I did that because Sadibor actually just lost mobility. I think it's from exhaustion. Yeah, severe sleep deprivation, so he's going to be put to bed, and hopefully that helps him. Okay, and we were lucky enough to get the trader. We're going to go ahead and sell this boat. We have 500 in taxes that we need to pay. Luckily, we do have prisoners that will help us a little bit here. Not amazing, the amount of things that we're able to sell right now. However, we do have some paper we might actually go ahead and buy a little bit. Just 3, probably. And we'll buy... probably, I can't remember exactly how many we need still. I think 5 would be good for now. We can always check and come back if we need to. I know we needed a few, though. Otherwise, I don't think we need anything that's here. Nope. And we're going to buy all of these rings so that we can hopefully reward Dwar. And we're going to buy 5 flavorful ales just to make sure that Sadibor gets one of them in the end. Actually, we probably only need 2 because Dwar should only end up taking 1 and Sadibor can only take 1. And then we'll just make sure that peasants aren't able to actually buy it. And that should help. And then, let's see, was there anything else? I don't think so. This is spending a lot of gold, but we do kind of need to work on Sadibor's mood. His mood is very terrible. I don't want him to have like a nervous breakdown or anything, so... Okay, they're not selling the flavorful ale here. We're still going to check. Okay, it can't be sold there either. So hopefully somebody will stock the hall with it, and then Sadibor can actually drink that, and that will help his desire at least. Now just looking in, we actually need quite a bit more shields. Looks like 9 more we could actually manage. I wouldn't mind actually taking care of that. However, Sadibor is currently drinking. It seems like he's drinking moonshine though, because they haven't stocked flavorful ale in the hall yet. Make sure that he's not restricted at all, so I don't know what's going on there exactly. Let him finish drinking, and then we will go back to the trader and buy a little bit more shields if there are any. Yeah, we'll buy all those. And I should have probably checked the armor amount as well, but I think we're actually good pretty much on armor. Buy the 5, or bring the 5. Yeah, we're already good on armor. For some reason it's still showing us as not enough shields. I don't know if we're just not able to place them in stock. Maybe I have to wait a second for them to actually get placed in the storage. Okay, for whatever reason the shield amount doesn't seem to be changing. I'm not really sure what's up with that. So we need 5 more, but either way, most of our army is stocked with armor and with shields now, so that is looking pretty good. I should have probably checked. I think it's 50 that you need for the heavy armor, and that is the next thing I would want to start buying. But either way, this is looking pretty good for us for the moment. Now, since they are awake and everything, we are going to have Sadibor go and reward Dwar, and hopefully this brings his loyalty back up, at least to a good enough level to where he's not going to start a rebellion. He's at 36 now. It's not the best. He also has rutabaga fever, so he is going to use a medical salve for that. Hopefully he doesn't use all of them, though. Now, I don't know why the hall isn't being stocked with flavorful ale at the moment. We do still have the 2, so I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully they will do that soon. Now, apparently Grimless is actually ill with the rutabaga fever as well, and that's apparently another thing that's kind of hurting Sadibor right now. I'm not really too sure what we can do about this in the short term. We just gotta kind of ride it out and hope that Sadibor doesn't actually go insane. Now, he is going to drink. There is the flavorful ale. Hopefully that is what he will actually decide to drink. Now, unfortunately, he decided to drink moonshine. I do not understand this. There was flavorful ale here. It seems that, let's say, effective alcohol. It doesn't actually seem to show, but Dwar and Grimless must have actually drank it. So that is pretty sad. Now, here we are at the trader again, and we're going to buy all of these rings again. And we will buy, I think it was 5 shields we needed. So we'll buy 5 of those. Can't really do much else. So we are just going to, I think, pay for this and let everything else go. We are down to 2,000 gold now as well, which is not too great. We're going to have to definitely lower the amount of money that we are sending out for sure. And we will go and reward him one more time. And hopefully this improves things. Now, Sadibor did finally reward Dwar, and he is up to 54 loyalty, so this is going to have to do for now. Luckily, Sadibor's mood is also rebounding a little bit. It's not perfect, but it is certainly a lot better. He does have a lot of inspections to get done today, though. So does Dwar. Hopefully they will actually do them. Now, it appears that Grimless actually has rutabaga fever, and that seems to be part of why Sadibor is so upset right now, because he sees that Grimless has a serious illness, and that's minus 35 for him, which is not good at all. Now, he is going to study, even though there is flavorful ale in the hall right now. Hopefully he will go and actually drink that. Okay, Grimless is going to drink. I don't want to risk him actually using this if I can help it. We're going to have him spend time with Grimless, or with Dwar. Hopefully that prevents them from drinking it. They may end up... Okay, they're playing music. I don't know why Sadibor is studying knowledge right now instead of going to take care of his terrible mood. Okay, I couldn't stop them. Grimless and Dwar just drank the flavorful ale between them, which is rather irritating, actually. All we can really do, I guess, we can't really buy anything except for we're gonna go ahead and buy the rings. And yeah, we don't have the relation anymore with the matriarch, so we can't even buy more flavorful ale. That's super annoying. This is one of those things where you can't really micromanage what you do want to micromanage, and it is just kind of unfortunate. So it looks like Sadibor's relation, or mood, is still going to be terrible, and all because our priest stole his flavorful ale. What a nice friend you have been. Now, on the other hand, we will go ahead and reward Dewar, even though he also stole some of our ale. Hopefully he will do that soon, but it looks like he's doing something else. He's going for medicine. Oh, because he has rutabaga fever. Okay, well. Okay, now we do have to start thinking about the pig farms as well. If I go to statistics, and if we go all the way back, as you can see, we actually haven't produced any meat at all for 5 days. And this is kind of inefficient, so I think what we're going to do, we're actually going to dismantle this, and hopefully we get that 64 rutabaga back. We do. Okay, that is good. And we'll move this one and we'll place it. Actually, we may... Hold on. Maybe we just move it over. Yes, that looks like it'll look good. And then we'll just move this alchemy lab down. Kind of onto the path. That looks decent enough. And hopefully this causes the rest of them to be able to be charged properly. This one needs about 80. And this one needs about 90 more. And we'll also go ahead and bring down the moonshine amount to 100 as well, and hopefully this will stabilize things a little bit. Now, of course, that is going to lower the amount of jobs, so we are probably going to place a few more rutabaga fields as well, just to allow us to keep moving up as far as the amount of people that we have in the town. It doesn't look like there's another rutabaga field spot there, so we'll place it over here instead. Doesn't need to actually be on a path, so we'll place it there, and we'll just remove this path. And actually, we're going to remove this path as well, because I don't think we're going to be cutting trees down over here for a while. Okay, and Dewar is finally getting rewarded, it looks like, by Sadibor, so hopefully this will fix their loyalty. He goes up to 53 now, so I'll take that. Now, unfortunately, Sadibor's mood is getting terrible once again. Hopefully he does not go insane. Now, of course, I do realize that his main mood debuff right now is the Shame for Sins, but I don't have the rings right now to actually be able to go and confess my sins. So, unfortunately, the best I can do is try to wait this out for another 3 days. Seems like the main reason is because he's initiating terror, so I am going to go ahead and take this off now. Hopefully we've done what we could there. And hopefully this will stop him from losing mood so fast. Now, just an update, it does seem like everything pretty much got charged. However, we finally got a massive increase in the amount of meat that we have, so we're going to immediately go and trade some of that. And Dwar was bribed yet again. I don't know who keeps doing this. I don't think it would be you, Grad. They actually do like us still, and so does Vasta, so it's got to be like Kriege. Kriege makes the most sense, because they are our mortal enemies. But they don't have really the money, unless they wasted every last cent just to bribe Dwar, which could make sense, but either way, we do have a little bit of rutabaga left over still, but not necessarily enough, but that is a nice amount of meat, which hopefully Sadibor will actually eat some of, which would definitely help his relationship, or his mood, rather. Now, at the same time, we're probably going to go ahead and have Dwar and Sadibor spend some time together. Hopefully this can mend their relationship a little bit, but they are. Sadibor considers Dwar a mortal enemy, but Dwar actually... Oh, now he does actually hate him quite strongly. What is... okay, so Dwar and Sadibor just plain hate each other, which is not exactly where you want the relation between monarch and heir to actually be, but that is a thing. So either way, I think this is where we're going to call it for today. Things continue to go wrong, and this is starting to feel a little bit like the Tanea playthrough now. Maybe I should have just pushed the envelope a little bit when we had the previous army and just given up on the trader. But we still have about the same amount of gold, so it's hard to say if we're actually improving or not. But our army definitely is. We now have an 8 average combat skill. We still can't hire a new commander, but we do actually have... We'll hire these couple of loyalists, and that gives us 25 now. So yeah, hopefully we can fix Sadibor's mood. I think it's mainly just because of those sins. I didn't realize that terrorizing was sinful, but that actually makes a lot of sense. But either way, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.